What's up, everyone? I'm Timothy Almaim Jr., and this is Milamasylum. Thanks for tuning in, checking out this review. Violent Night, starring David Harbour. John Leguizamo is also in this film. I absolutely love this film. I thought it was great. I haven't heard much about the film. I haven't seen any reviews on it. I don't know anyone who's actually seen it except for my son, who now, after watching this, I can honestly say I don't think he watched it at all, because he kind of told me that it was more, it wasn't that great. It was just more about a deranged Santa Claus kind of snaps. And I'm like, okay. So I never bothered to really watch it. But I was watching this one film on Peacock called Sick. And if you haven't seen that one, I don't really recommend it because it wasn't all that great, but it had some interesting moments in it. That movie is basically, it's a COVID movie, and the extremities of what or how people acted during COVID, but it took it to like the extreme. So I'm not going to ruin that one for you. But if you do want to watch it, it's called Sick, and it's a Peacock original. But anyways, Violent Night came on immediately after that film, and I was like, oh, okay, I've been wanting to kind of check this out. Not really, but I'm glad I did because it is fucking amazing. David Harbour is playing the Santa Claus. Like, he's actually Santa. And there's a lot of hilarious moments, but he's always like mentioning how he doesn't know how the magic works, etc. You do kind of get an idea of how long he's been a Santa Claus. But I'm not going to spoil that for you. They don't tell you how he became Santa Claus. And then they refer to him being with, or he mentions that he's been with Mrs. Claus for 1100 years. So that's the only spoilers I'm going to give you. But they don't tell you exactly how long he's been Santa Claus. But overall, it was a bloody good time. It was hilarious. There are some mildly slow parts in it, but it wasn't like so much that it like threw the movie off. It was just kind of like not really story building or character development. It was just kind of like just certain scenes that kind of needed to, they just put in there, but they necessarily didn't need to. But overall, it was a very well story conceptually and visually brilliant. I loved it. And I haven't seen any reviews on it, as I said. So I went in just fully blinded, unaware of what I was really getting myself into. Because, like I said, I only had my son's reference to the movie. And I don't really take any of his film criticisms to heart, because Bullet Train, he said it was convoluted and slow and boring. And I'm like, did you even watch the movie, bro? But anyways, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I do highly recommend. You can find it on Peacock right now for free. If you don't have Peacock, they have a 7-day free trial right now, so you can watch Sick and A Silent Night, and you can also watch some other films for the 7-day free trial. So you can do that real quick. If you're going to try to watch any episodes, like a series, I mean, they only let you watch, I think, 4, and then they want to charge you for the service in order for you to finish the series out. So there is that. But anyways, that's a review. I'm Timothy Allenheim Jr., and this is Milamasylum.